Hey guys, thanks for walking on that thumbnail. This weekend I saw No Escape, starring Owen Wilson, Lake Bell, and of course, Mr. Pierce Brosnan. Guys, this is with the K Review. I'm Victor, and just so everybody knows, I still think Pierce Brosnan should have been allowed to do at least one more 007 movie because he's awesome.
With a K Review!
It's VIC?
No, it's with a K.
Oh.
So in No Escape, you do have Owen Wilson finally going back to what he usually did back in 2001 with Behind Enemy Lines, being in kind of an action thriller type of movie. And in this movie, I can say this much. I think Owen Wilson can do a dramatic job in a thriller movie. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. And I can say that in this movie where he plays a father who's trying to protect his family, he does do a pretty decent job doing it. And honestly, that's what this movie kind of is that it is trying to be and does succeed at being that really good type of thriller movie. And it's really weird for me to see Owen Wilson in another thriller movie because way back in 2001, he did that movie Behind Enemy Lines with Gene Hackman, and I really liked him in it. I liked him being in action and stuff. And that one part in that movie where it blows up and it's all in slow motion, oh, mwah. But in this movie, it's not really that type of action where he goes on and does like a bunch of ninja things and sort of like, trying to be a military guy. It's more like he's trying to protect his family and bringing them through the situation. And as they go through the situation, I actually thought that there was going to be a breakdown of his character. And at one point in the movie, he was just going to go insane. There are just so many things with this movie, like I've said in a lot of my other reviews, that there were so many things that could have been done better. And whenever I say could have been done better, I'm like, I could have written anything better because anything that I would write would just have explosions and lesbians. We all know that's true. And I was really hoping that Pierce Brosnan was going to have a really awesome part in this movie. And I don't want to give too much away about his character, but he does have a really important role in this movie, even though he appears once at the beginning and then towards the middle, he kind of appears again. But his character is pretty cool, and I do like him coming back as kind of like a badass. This kind of makes up for November Man, but not by much. But I think the one thing that really could have saved this movie is the ending. There are two things that happen in the end, which I wish they would have went the other way. The last one I can forgive because, okay, it's Hollywood, but the second to last thing, I was hoping it was going to go the other way. If you see the movie, please understand it was for dramatic effect and that I am not an asshole. But in general, I did like this movie. I thought the director did a fairly decent job of really keeping the breakneck action to a really good pace and so forth. And Owen Wilson tried his best in this movie to really give us a different side of him. So I'm going to give this movie a 2.5K. I'm going to tell you guys, don't go see this one in theaters. Wait till it comes out on video. And when it comes up on streaming, make sure to put this maybe in your top 25 for a nice Friday night. And yeah, as always, thanks guys for watching my review. I do appreciate all the viewers and subscribers that I do have. Make sure to give me a whack right here if you want to subscribe to my channel. Whack up there if you want to see any of my past reviews. Leave a whack dot comment below and let me know what is your favorite Owen Wilson movie and what type of movie do you want to see him do in the future. Should there be a trilogy done to Shanghai Noon and Shanghai Nights? I think so. I loved him with Jackie Chan. And yeah, never forget, if you don't like what you're watching, you can always turn it off. But thanks for coming back and seeing me.